Hey, welcome to another photographic moment, and I'm not in my studio this time. I'm out in Zion National Park in southern Utah. It's January 13th, and I'm doing some just wonderful landscape photography out here. And one of the things I want to talk about is with traveling, with doing photography to locations you're not familiar with. The photographers sometimes are in a dilemma. They have maybe 2, 3, 4 days to work with, and they come out to locations like this and there's so much to photograph that you have to kind of narrow it down. I'm a little bit at an advantage that I used to live in Utah, so I've been to Zion before and I'm somewhat familiar, but still when I come out here there's always little secret areas or new areas I haven't heard about before that I stumble across and photograph. So sometimes I plan a little bit as far as the general area where I'm going to photograph, but I found that it's really good sometimes just to have a day or two where you don't have a planned location and you just go out and explore. Some days, like yesterday, wasn't good, it was a bust, and some days it's a boom, and that's like today because I discovered this really cool little canyon area. It's on the backside of Zion, off the beaten path, up the Kolob Reservoir Road, and on a trail called the Grapevine Trail. And this is almost like a perfect view for a digital panoramic image because I've got all these beautiful buttes over here, and I'm practically where I'm at on this hillside, I'm level with them, so it's going to work very well for a horizontal stitch for a panoramic image. So but you know, you just got to do that. You got to be willing to explore and almost be willing to get lost a little bit within reason. It's always good to tell somebody back home where you're at and where you're going to be going that day, especially locations like this, a little bit remote. Another thing, you don't get cell phone signals in a lot of these places, so that's something to be careful about. So like I said, within reason, you got to be careful. But it's good to just kind of, you know, let go of any kind of preconceived plan, route that you want to go on, and just explore, and you let the images kind of happen, or let the place kind of come to you by accident. Almost always those are the best shots from the trip. So that's a little tip I want to share today. I'm doing a digital panoramic with a Canon 5D Mark II and a 17 to 35 millimeter lens. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to start on this far left side, and with this lens doing a panoramic, I'll be able to capture this edge of the hillside that I'm on, encompass all this grand view down in this canyon valley, and then on the far other edge of the image will be the same hillside but right over here. So should make for a spectacular image. I'm going to post this one at the end of the video along with some other ones that I shot in Zion the last couple of days. And thanks again, and I'm going to get back to shooting, and we'll see you at the next photographic moment.